different. Usually we show a bunch of different clips of what's going on, but we went to the Blairsville Scottish Festival, and the whole show is going to be about it tonight. So I will tell you that you're going to see some things that I thought were really good. We got two different groups on that are going to sing Scottish songs. One is Colin Grant Adams, and the other is called the Jacobites by name. Not being Scottish, I got to tell you that their music's different.
Now then, you know that the audience can't see from our waist down, but we do have our Scottish kilts on.
I know, and you know that saying that they talk about?
It's a little drafty down there.
Yeah. By the way, you were supposed to pick out red plaid, not pink plaid.
You were looking?
Yeah, no, you got two of them the same.
No, okay, well, that's all they had left. The Scottish festival is here. Everybody got the red and the blue and the green ones. They just had the pink ones. And they're kind of fluffy like a tutu, but whatever.
Yeah, and then those socks that we got on with the little white knicker socks or whatever you want to call it.
We'll show everybody later.
Maybe.
It's kind of,
you're always doing this to me, but that's okay.
It's kind of embarrassing.
Now, I went earlier to the Scottish Festival.
You did.
To show the opening ceremonies and what was going on.
And you know why I wasn't there?
Yeah, because you don't get up before 11.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. And then, we're going to go someplace tomorrow. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But the place that we're going to go to tomorrow does a 9 o'clock in the morning and a 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I told Nathan that we would not be there until 5, and he said he wants to meet you because you're his idol. When he meets you, he'll change.
Well, I hope I can get up by 5.
We hope you get up in time, too. But anyhow, the Scottish Festival was in Blairsville at Beach Park. They have a lot of neat things over there at Beach Park.
Very cool.
And it's huge.
Yeah.
Next week, we're going to show, this is just the bands this week.
Right.
And how they marched in and stuff. But next week we're going to show all of the different, I guess we call it our Klansmen.
Right.
And we'll see.
Now that doesn't sound good.
Well.
Klansmen?
Well, that's what they call themselves.
Oh, they did?
Their own clan, yes. It's
okay.
It's like the.
I just see the sheets and the little.
No, don't even go there. Don't go there. Don't go there. People, you just got to understand, Clyde is Clyde. Anyhow, they have all these different little booths that the people had with the history of their family.
Yeah. And the whole lineage on their family tree, they had little boards and everything
now,
to look at.
They carried a march. And
yeah.
Said, well, I'm only one. I said, there was 2 or 3 groups in there. They were groups. There was 2 or 3 clans that only had one person marching.
And I found out from talking to Darlene that even though they're a McLean, they might belong to a group with a bunch of different names that just their village or their clan or whatever. So he could belong to one of those. I don't know how it really works, but
the band, the Jacobites by name. When they had the big revolution in Scotland and against England and all that,
right?
They were like a main group of, I guess you want to say, like outlaws, but they pulled all the clans in together so that they could fight the war. And that's the first thing that the Jacobites are going to do is a war chant tonight.
Yeah. How was that? The movie star?
Oh, you got to answer
We'll
things.
be free.
I know who you're talking about, and he wrote down in front of them, but you should never ask me questions unless you got an answer.
You can take my life, but you'll never take my freedom.
Yes.
And then they all mooned him. God, who was that guy? It was the guy in Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
But he's the one, he went back in time, and he got all the clans together, and they went and fought them.
Right.
Yeah.
And now who was in, oh gosh, and they got it right on the tip of my tongue. Oh. If anybody's out there, let us know. Okay?
Yeah, we'll monitor. I'll even monitor the phone today.
Yeah, we'll watch the phone. Matter of fact, I think I'll watch our program and see if anybody's got something to say. No, not yet. But if I know who it is. And he played the cop, and then he also did the thing at the airport when he came over to the airport.
Yeah, big name, but I'm drawing a total blank.
Well, I've always been a total blank.
Yeah, so we'll never get it. I gotta get you.
Well, Bruce Willis.
No, not Bruce Willis. He did Die Hard and all that. This was
I don't know. Anyhow, I'll tell you what.
Well, I'm gonna get it. This is killing me. We got it.
Anyhow, Clyde's doing that. I see you got our names up there, Hank and Clyde and Hank too.
Mel Gibson.
That's who I was thinking it was.
That's it's so close to Bruce Willis.
Yeah, it was.
Very close.
Yeah. Okay, everybody, we got to jump and send any names in.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. Let's get started, and then we'll come back and we'll talk a little bit about it. This first part is the part where they kind of had the opening ceremony. So I caught a group that was practicing, and then I was filming somebody, and then the band started marching down the road, so I had to run out there real quick and get part of them. And if you watch closely, and I don't know what they call him, but he's like the leader of the band with the big stick and all that. It was hot out there that day. When he
Majorette? Or is that high school?
Don't be Majorette.
I don't know.
We'll get our kilts taken away.
Okay, I'll find out.
All right.
You go ahead.
Anyhow, if you watch him when he turned around, it was real hot. And he had the stick. Thank God he had the stick because he started to lose his balance and he planted the stick down.
Oh,
I
thought he was killing a snake.
Oh, okay. That even sounds better. He was killing the snake. Anyhow, if you're ready, let's go to
Who is the leader of the for the Scottish?
Everybody, this is a live show.
Yeah.
And
I'll have this information. We'll have this information when we get back. You ready?
I'm ready. Go ahead. Do it.
Several things I would like to point out. First, the 78 Fraser Highlanders of Atlanta will be carrying the colors. The bands coming on the field will be the Alhambra Highlander Pipes and Drums from Chattanooga, the John Wall McIntosh Pipes and Drums from Atlanta, the Appalachian St. Andrews Pipes and Drums from Blairsville, and the first time here, and we welcome them, the Atlanta Pipe Band. Host band of the games will be Athol Highlanders Pipes and Drums from Stone Mountain. The mass bands are under the direction of Drum Major on parade, Ben Linton. Drum Major, the field is yours.
Sir! Fight and go! Fight! Ready! Fight! Fight the drum! Go the brace step! Mark top on the roll! Forward, down, and down! Work! Forward!
Show me appreciation, folks. Welcome, man.
Oh, you got you sleeping.
You made me start working.
Well, but I tried to warn you.
Is this going to be like the firing number 7 for me? Because I'm on 7 now.
You know what? I'm going on fractions.
Oh.
This way here we can build it up longer.
What, that was 6 2/3?
6 and a third. That's
6 1/3. All right. Okay.
But anyhow, that was the part of the opening ceremony. Now, I've got the whole opening ceremony. And I got to tell you, it was hot that day. And I don't know how they can wear those outfits with those hats.
Yeah. They got shirts and the vest and those kilts are thick wool because you don't want them blowing up in the wind.
Well,
and lots of tassels.
We got the whole opening ceremony, and then hopefully from Norm we're going to get the I guess you'd call it telephone pole throw. I'm sure they got a different name for it, but they take the telephone poles and they
I don't know.
throw them.
We'll try to find that out too.
Oh boy, the show is really going to be going downhill.
It's going to be going uphill.
But again, that is something that's really going to be fun to watch. And then they take, I think they're bales of hay. We missed it because
What do they do with the bales of hay?
you know how you have the guys that run and jump over the not with the pole, but they flop over the pole to see how high they can. I guess it's broad jump. No.
Pole vaulting.
No, pole vaulting, they use the pole. This is the one where they had the guy jumps and he jumps over the pole without anything.
Yeah, I understand. Just
Yeah, it was.
whatever.
Well, they have
Vaulting. Let's just go with vaulting.
Oh, well, it sounds good. Anybody that knows us, we don't know what we're talking about. But anyhow, they had to throw it over, and then they keep raising the bar. And when I saw the bar, that bar was like 18 feet high.
They can throw a bale of hay 18 feet in the sky?
That's what it looked like.
I don't want to mess with that guy.
No, I don't think I want to mess with either one of the guys that throw the pole in the...
My back already starting to hurt. My neck. That would hurt.
Well,
They're probably a little bit younger than we are, though.
I cut the lawn today, and I got down to the bottom of the hill, and those wheels were spinning. And I'm going, no, it's got to get up the hill. So I tried pushing it. Can you imagine a telephone pole?
No. We're too old for that crap.
Yeah, we are. But anyhow, what did you think of the festival?
I thought it was good. I nearly got some cookies or
Shortbread.
some shortbread.
Yeah, you bragged about it. You never got it.
Yeah, and that dang Carrie's got half of my shortbread cookies, so I don't know where you are, Carrie, but
he's Scottish, so
he was very slick on that one.
Yeah.
So he got half of my cookies. And what else did we do? They had some goat stuff, so goat meat or haggis. Haggis.
Haggis, I think is what they call
Haggis.
it. Yeah.
My neighbor goes, "Do you eat any haggis or whatever it's called?" I
Isn't
said,
that the one that Darlene said that they just mix everything all up? Brains and heart and everything?
"We'll have to go to the chart for that one too."
I'll tell you what. I'll give you 3 minutes.
All right. No, you got to do a commercial first.
No, I don't. Do I?
Yeah, you do.
Oh.
You know, I mean, that's what you got. Oh, we can skip it and go right to the Jacobite.
You're right. We'll do the commercial.
All
I
right.
didn't write that down on my chart because the first one was awful short. But that was just to show you what's
You're just making up stuff now. You want to do a commercial?
Yeah, let's do a commercial.
Welcome to Nomad Market in Morganton, Georgia. This little market is veteran owned by Keisha and her husband, and they are the owner-operator. If you notice, as you saw that sandwich squisher that makes some awesome sandwiches, we got deli meats and fruits and veggies, and their soups are delicious. They've got sauces and jams and sauces, local honey, knickknacks and t-shirts, and they sell s'mores kits. Where can you get that? Go to Nomad.
Hi, I'm Kevin Painter with Kevin Painter Insurance. I am your local independent insurance agent here located in Blue Ridge at 95 Progress Circle. As an independent agent, we're able to go out and shop the market for you and find the best company for the best coverages for you. We write all lines of coverage, both personal home, auto, business insurance, workers' comp, life, health, disability, Medicare supplements. We are different from our competitors. Where everyone else is focusing, trying to get you the lowest price, we take a consumer approach and want to educate you on your coverages and let you pick and choose what you think your insurance needs are. So come by and visit us again here at 95 Progress Circle, here in Blue Ridge, your local, hometown, independent insurance agent.
Too much flour, it'll cover up the crust, it'll ruin the flavor. It's looking pretty good on the bottom. Give her another turn, move it over here.
You want some great New York pizza? Cuccinelli's Pizzeria, Blue Ridge, Georgia. You gotta give it a try. The Curiosity Bookstore, Murphy, North Carolina. I'll tell you what, it's one of those gems that's hidden. You really need to go get a chance, stop in Curiosity Bookstore, Murphy, North Carolina. Curiosity Bookstore is not only a bookstore, but it's a place to find local artist artwork. Stop in, see Timmy and Vince, and tell them Hank and Clyde.
Gotta tell you, people at home could see what's going on. When that commercial was going, you would die laughing. Clyde's up there. He's trying to find stuff on Google. He said, that's not going to work. I got to take your password and do it on my phone. And he almost didn't make it in time. But he's up there now. You got it.
Your Mac over here is technically challenged. It needs a microphone. We got to do the setup for the microphone.
There's a lot of things.
I need to talk into the phone and tell it what I want.
Okay, well, if you want to do that now, or do you want to show?
Oh no, we'll do it during the Jacobites.
Okay.
Because I already forgot what all we were going to look up.
Yeah. Well, the Jacobites are a group out of South Carolina. North Carolina. Because I sent something to Franklin, North Carolina.
I'll buy that.
So, anyhow, they were a lot of fun, very nice. Sat down, we talked a little bit, and then I guess they traveled around. They asked if I would send them some video of their stuff, which I did. The only bad part about it was that the camera in the back, you'll see the poles in the middle. You can't do anything the way they set the tent up.
Uh-huh.
And then I had the phone works great. So you'll see us going back and forth between the phone clips and the regular camera and stuff.
Is this the band that was playing while y'all were hiding from me and Tamara when we walked by and nobody would wave to us and say, hey, we're over here, or anything?
Well, let's see.
First of all, walking down into...
First of all, you were late. That's okay. Second of all, we're in a front row waiting for you.
Well, I can't see that far.
Well,
I'm old.
The worst part was, Linda's looking and I go, where are they? They said, what green tent? I said, it's the only green tent in the whole place.
Well, Tamara told me we were looking for a tent with them playing music. We went there. We didn't see it. So we thought, well, there must be like a main event tent where they've got a band playing or something.
Wait a minute. Now, you blaming Linda for not saying it was a green tent?
Oh, no. I'm blaming.
I'm going to go check it.
I don't know. I blame Tamara. She's not here.
Okay. All right. Well, anyhow, this was very interesting, the history of the Jacobites. And so I thought it would be pretty good for everybody to kind of take a look at it and see what they got. So, you want to go to the Jacobites?
Yeah, but give me a clean piece of paper so that we can write down our information that we're going to get while we're Jacobiting.
I sure hope we can get some good information.
I'm ready to go when you are.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, throw it to the Jacobites.
The entire James family is over on this side of the band. George and Nathan are over on this side of the band. That was Nathan you just heard. And Chris is on various strings. Glenn is playing the bass, so you can identify him right away. He also sings occasionally when threatened. And Ryan is on the banjo, the mandolin, and of course the great Irish harp. It hasn't been delivered yet, but when it arrives, Ryan is going to play the devil out of it, I can assure you. Is that right?
That's right. I'm the best Irish harpist you've ever heard.
There you go.
In my dream.
We should check. How many people have never heard an Irish harpist before? You're in deep trouble, man. Deep trouble. You're like me, you've been caught in a lie. And they together are Jacobites by name. What's that mean? What's it for? What kinds of music do you do? You think I can tell you? Not as well as I can show you, ladies and gentlemen, but they're not going to strike a string or sing a note until you let them know you're ready. Please welcome Jacobites by name!
Thank you. So the year was 1715, and the Earl of Mar, he sends his retinue up to the Highland clans to begin to assemble the men in what became the Earl of Mar's Rebellion, or the first Jacobite, the 1715 Rising. And when he arrived, he found many Scots ready to go and fight both for the independence of his homeland and as well for the Stuart line. And this was a song that the Earl of Mar wrote in 1715. It's more of a war cry. Little what he was coming, little what he was coming. Little what he was coming, Jock and Tam and those coming. Ireland and his men's coming, the Camerons and McLeans are coming, the Gorans and McGregor's coming, it's all the Danny Wassels coming. Little what he was coming, little what he was coming, little what he was coming, McGillivray, old Drumglass is coming. Winton's coming, Nithdale's coming, Cornwall's coming, Kenyar's coming, Dermot, Warren, Foster's coming, Rhyddick, Tannan's coming. Little what he was coming, little what he was coming, little what he was coming, all the bloody Grants are coming. Old Macintosh is coming, McCreeby and McDonald's coming, the Mackenzies and McPherson's coming, all the wild McCrows are coming. Little what he was coming, little what he was coming, little what he was coming, Donald Gunn James is coming. They gloom, they glower, they look so big, our ilka struck they'll fail away. They'll fricht the woods of the pockpuds, for many a bear horse is coming. Little what he was coming, little what he was a-coming, little what he was coming, the Jacobites by name are coming.
Well, that's part one. More will be on later, so stay tuned and hang in there. More with the Jacobites coming up.
All right, well, that was a little bit of a war chant.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then
I can do that.
you can do it.
I'm going to do it.
I didn't see, for people that have not known, Clyde is a drummer by trade. Not a good trade, but by trade. And
I like to make noise.
I was going to say, I didn't see any drums anywhere. Except in the marching groups.
Yeah, just the big.
They carry them and bang the heck out of
Well,
them.
they had the drum corps, and then they had the big bass drum, and that guy was walking sideways. That thing was so dang big, man.
Well, you notice he wasn't a lightweight either.
Oh, he was a big boy.
Big boy, yeah. He's one of these guys in the
He had to be 7.
garage wanted him on your side.
Yeah, he is 7 foot tall at least, and then and 4 foot wide.
He was big.
Yeah.
He was big. And then next week you'll see this one lady that was playing, I don't know what you call them, little drums, but she was swinging those things around and banging them.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. So.
You ready for our information that we're collecting?
I was going to ask you. Excuse me. You went up. Let's start with Mel Gibson. What movie? And I'll tell you what. Anybody at home, if you can guess it, you're the first one to guess it before Clyde tells it, we'll send you a T-shirt. A dirty one, but a clean shirt.
What? A dirty T-shirt like?
Well, like the one you got.
Shit happens or?
No.
No, not
just
like that.
The Beaver one. All right, I'm going to count to about 15. I'll see if somebody's got it. In the meantime, you also found out what that food was.
I did.
What's it? It's called haggis?
Yeah, it's nasty. It had so much junk in it.
Nasty.
Well, okay. I have to read it off of here because it has so much ingredients. I'm going to write it down. It still doesn't have enough here. It says it's a savory pudding containing sheep's pluck, which is the heart, liver, and lungs. And right there makes me hungry.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's got mince with onion, oatmeal. Oh, wrong mouse. Hang on. You stupid thing. Come on! Okay, it's mince with onion, oatmeal, suet, S-U-E-T. That sounds delicious. And spices and salt mixed with stock and cooked with traditionally encased in the animal's stomach.
Oh, no. That's something you and I'll ever be eating.
Yeah. The haggis has an excellent nutty texture and delicious savory flavor. I'm going to get 2 next time.
You and I eat liver and onions, but I don't think I eat haggis.
No, you and I are going to go for the funnel cake.
Oh,
Yeah, we're
we
not.
didn't get funnel cake either.
I didn't see a funnel cake there. Would they have one there?
I thought they had funnel cake on a stick.
But we're also leaving to go eat pizza with Carrie and Darlene. So
Yeah. And pull the boat up the hill.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then be way late for dinner.
Yeah. Yes, it was. But then I lost all my money that night too.
You did. That's because you were an excellent 7 roller.
Let me tell you, for people that don't know, it's called nickels.
Nickels.
And if you roll a 7, you lose your turn, number 1, and you got to pay a nickel.
And Hank is
Every
the
other
best.
Roll, every other roll.
He is the best.
Yeah. Well, an interesting game. They wanted us to go there last night. I'm not going yet.
Well, Linda was tired, so.
You know, I'm glad she was. But anyhow, so.
Oh, then one other thing.
Yeah.
The guy in front of the band.
Okay.
We found out what that was.
Let me see if I can remember. Drum major?
Oh my God.
No.
Yes, that's it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. With the, I'll tell you what. Did you watch their feet, how they stamp them?
Yeah.
And then they make their army turns, where they click your heels together and make the turns.
And I saw what you were talking about with that guy nearly fell over, but he got that stick out there to keep him from falling over.
They were standing out there in the sun, waiting for everybody to line up, okay, for about 25
See,
minutes.
that's when people start, I was in the Army in 17, 18, so you're in the best shape of your life ever at that point. And if they would take us to parades or formations and leave you out there in the sun for 20, 25 minutes, you can count on at least 10 guys, at least 10 guys are going to just drop, and you just leave them. And nobody's going to help them. You can't do nothing until you're dismissed. And then we just drag them off. But you lock your knees or something, you're going down.
Well, let me tell you, those guys
Or
out
if you
there,
drank a little bit too much the night before.
I'm sure that would happen.
That never happens.
Yeah. You guys probably jumped out of planes with a flask in your hand going, hey!
I jumped out of a C-130 and I had a 6-pack of beer in my field pouch that I drank one on the way down. I took pictures of my boots while we were going down. And that was back in the old days where you had those little throwaway cardboard cameras.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Only you. I can see it now. All right. So, the thing we got now is...
The movie.
The movie.
The name of the movie.
You know
Did anybody get on there?
I didn't see anybody with saying it, so go ahead.
The name of the movie is Braveheart.
You win the shirt.
I won a shirt.
All right.
Yeah, I hope it's really small so I can flex my muscles.
Don't worry. We don't have any triple
It's a little muscle shirt for me.
Yeah, we'll
Do you
cut
have
the
any
arms
Psycho
out.
Fever muscle shirts?
Oh God! Don't be saying that. Next thing you know we'll be making them. Casey John will start making
Muscle shirts?
Yeah.
Well, up here, instead of Psycho Fever, I still think we need to change it to Psycho Fever.
I told you about the guy we did in Louisiana one time, right? He was at the, it wasn't the seafood, it was the Sea Museum in Biloxi. It got blown away when Katrina came through.
Yeah.
But this guy made little boats. I
Okay.
say little boats. Some of them were like 3 and 4 feet long. But he made miniature boats.
Okay.
And
like RC or just...
No, just the boats that you put on display.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah,
then.
really nice one.
All right.
And so anyhow, he was a Cajun, and it was hard for us to understand him, but evidently it was harder for him to understand us. So when he's talking to us, he goes, "You guys are psycho? Psycho Fever?" And Bill goes, no, cycle, like the 2-wheel motorcycles? You sure you ain't psycho? That's this guy.
Yeah. Is he like remember the guy in Waterboy that nobody could ever understand? The Cajun?
Yeah.
And he was like, and he'd be like, What did he say?
You bring this up. You know at night I can't go to sleep. So last night at about 2 o'clock, I had to take my iPad and I went up and I was watching Monk.
Monk, yeah, I see Monk every once in a while.
He is just, crazy as can be.
He's nuts, yeah.
He was in an earthquake in this one.
Okay.
And in the earthquake, evidently it knocked him off kilter. So he was talking gibberish. And when he's talking to people going like, write it down or whatever. And he would be thinking he was saying something to him, it was all gibberish. So they call up his doctor, and his doctor goes, I can't see him until at least tomorrow, but some of the trauma will wear off, and when it wears off, he can then, it would be back to talking normal. So, he's talking gibberish, and then all of a sudden, something happens, and it's like, oh, okay, and he starts talking normal. And near the end of the show, he's trying to get the police to come over and help him. And he got excited, and the second earthquake hit, and now it's all gibberish.
Oh,
and they can't figure out what's going on. But it was just funny. He was talking about, people being gibberish.
And that's like here, back during the COVID, if you were having a heart attack and you call the doctor, they go, we can work you in maybe October or something like that. So, damn.
Yeah. Talking about doctors.
Yeah, doctors.
You went to one today.
I did, yeah.
Did they tell you any good news?
I got, I had the little Frankenstein bolts installed about a week or so ago, and I had little bolts sticking out. So the bolts have been removed. I got my 16. I can see my 16 stitches taken out. So I'm all good now. I'm ready to go.
Did they have to I would have laughed if they had to cut your hair. Did they take those stitches out?
No.
No, you say no, but that's like when I went in for my EKG and all that. She pulls out the clippers and she's going like, oh, this is a lot of fun. I go, what are you doing? Write my name on my chest? Yeah.
I thought it was strange. I was, they were cutting up here. They're going to do the stitches up here, but they shaved me down there.
When you went to X4?
No.
That's where they put the electric see if you were alive.
I screamed like a girl, man. Okay, let's move on.
All right.
You don't have all day.
Now, do we have a commercial coming up?
Yeah, you do.
All right, well, let's hit the commercial. And then we'll come out and we'll see Colin Grant Adams.
This is Cucinella's pizza. And forget the pizza. Go get the lasagna and the garlic knots.
Yeah.
There we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
Too much flour, it'll cover up the crust. It'll ruin the flavor. It's looking pretty good on the bottom. Give her another turn, move it over here.
Want some great New York pizza? Cucinella's Pizzeria, Blue Ridge, Georgia. You gotta give it a try.
Welcome to Nomad Market in Morganton, Georgia. This little market is veteran owned by Keisha and her husband, and they are the owner-operator. If you notice, as you saw that sandwich squisher that makes some awesome sandwiches, we got deli meats and fruits and veggies, and their soups are delicious. They've got sauces and jams and sauces, local honey, knickknacks and t-shirts, and they sell s'mores kits. Where can you get that? Go to Nomad.
Hi, I'm Kevin Painter with Kevin Painter Insurance. I am your local independent insurance agent here located in Blue Ridge at 95 Progress Circle. As an independent agent, we're able to go out and shop the market for you and find the best company for the best coverages for you. We write all lines of coverage, both personal home, auto, business insurance, workers' comp, life, health, disability, Medicare supplements. We are different from our competitors. Where everyone else is focusing trying to get you the lowest price, we take a consumer approach and want to educate you on your coverages and let you pick and choose what you think your insurance needs are. So come by and visit us again here at 95 Progress Circle here in Blue Ridge, your local hometown independent insurance agent.
A Curiosity Bookstore, Murphy, North Carolina. I'll tell you what, it's one of those gems that's hidden. You really need to go Get a chance, stop in Curiosity Bookstore, Murphy, North Carolina. Curiosity Bookstore is not only a bookstore, but it's a place to find local artist artwork. Stop in, see Timmy and Vince, and tell them Hank and Clyde.
All right. Two quick things.
Dingy donkey.
Yeah. We belong in the children's segment, yes. What's the name of the person we're going to go see tomorrow? She's right there in front of you.
I knew that.
Oh, okay.
We,
Yes.
you and I, are going to see Nathan Dougherty.
You're looking at me. You got the name over there.
Was Dougherty. Doughty.
We'll find out tomorrow. I bet we slaughtered it.
And this guy is a certified firearms instructor. He'll be our CFI for tomorrow.
And tomorrow, we're going to learn about a couple things. Number one, I asked him a question about having a concealed weapon permit from another state. And, what is the difference when you move to this state? What do you have to do? And he's going to tell us tomorrow.
Okay.
And he's got 2 people tomorrow that he's going to be training and going over stuff with. So they gave us permission to be able to film them. Is Travis coming with us tomorrow, or you didn't ask him yet?
He was busy.
Okay.
So I haven't talked to him, but I would think he'd want to come on something like this.
Yeah, I think he'd be interested.
Because this is just another firearms guy that he can meet around here, and that's the way I'm going to present it to him. So,
sounds good.
if I got to bring him like this, drag him in there, then that's fine too.
So now let's see. This is all through my power of imagination.
Yeah, that's powerful.
It is. You didn't bring any updates on the duck or the geese?
We had one that was ready to go that we hadn't played. So it's in here somewhere.
All right, well, if you got it. I got to tell you that the baby is ready to fly. As a matter of fact, I think they're practicing. Because I don't see them. They're out there? All right,
continue with the show.
Clyde we had some Canadian geese in our pond, and they started off with 4 babies, and then all of a sudden they went to 3 babies, and then they went to 2 babies, and when they got to the 2 babies, it looked like that's what they were going to have, was 2 of them, because they were getting big enough that they could probably almost fend for themselves. And then one day there was only 1 left. And Clyde's been taking pictures of them since day 1. And so now they're getting ready. It's almost hard to tell the difference between the baby and the parents because he's that big. So I guess I'm going to be running this for a while Clyde is out there. He is now filming the geese out in the back. So, again, I hear the door close. He's coming back. Here he comes. All right. Did you scare him away?
They actually did pretty good. I got outside and they just slowly walked away, so I got some good video. But that baby duck, you're hard to tell him. Baby goose. He's hard to tell between the adult gooses now.
I'm just telling people that, yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So anyhow.
So we'll have that video for next, but I know we have one.
Nathan, never heard
some geese.
the question of well, sorry, Nathan, that we did have the question on. That is if Clyde turned the sound on.
Oh, sound is on.
I know, but
I never heard the question. Oh, wow. He missed it. Nathan, you missed it.
Nathan, if you're really good, maybe we'll bring you a shirt tomorrow. What size would that be, though? You better tell us your shirt size. We only have one size fits all.
Better not be 2XL because I got the last one that they own. So
yeah. So anyhow, well, Nathan's watching.
Maybe Nathan wants like one of those muscle shirts and get him a.
Yeah, but you can't conceal your weapon in one of those T-shirts.
Yeah, this kind of if you got a little muscle shirt on, what are you going to put? Ooh.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid I might shoot something off, so.
Oh, it's something about luck last night. Well, I saw 3 episodes before I finally fell asleep.
Okay.
And it started at 2, so you can know what time I fell asleep. But anyhow, one of the episodes was that somebody killed somebody in one of the hotel rooms they were staying.
Right.
And I can't think of the girl's name that was his caretaker, but her son saw the murder. Anyhow, they had a head of security in the hotel was a woman, and she reaches in, she reaches in and pulls out her gun, and she's got her finger on the trigger.
Oh,
You know, it's like,
bad girl.
No.
That's a no-no.
And yeah, she's trying to tell them what they're going to do to go in, and she's giving them sign language, and he goes, what are you saying? And so she has to tell them what's going on. It was funny last night.
Okay.
But anyhow, that's just things that happen.
Oh, God.
All right, so now we have, this.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to be on Colin. Yeah. Colin, he was in between the Jacobites.
Okay.
And the story he's going to tell is, excuse me.
It's that Chinese food we ate.
It is.
And MSG is kicking your butt.
Anyhow, the story's about a bagpiper that came in from Scotland in the 60s.
Okay.
And he made a bunch of friends. He was working in a factory, and his closest friend got drafted and went to Vietnam.
Okay.
And the friend said to him, no matter what happens, I want you to play the bagpipes on my birthday. And so he says, okay, I will do that. Well, his friend did not make it back from Vietnam. And the story is about how they played the bagpipes. And I guess about 4 or 5 years ago, the guy died.
And you just brought the whole level of the fun, you just dropped it.
I'm sorry.
Now I'm sad.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what.
All right.
Play it, and then we'll go back to the Jacobites.
Are you ready?
I'm set. You ready?
Ready.
Go ahead.
My name is Colin Grant, and I'm going to be back again at 2:15, I believe, around that time. Going to be opening ceremonies at 12 o'clock. So we're going to have all the stuff going out on the field there. Thank you for coming in and sitting here and in the sauna today. We really appreciate that. Here's got tons of songs I have, and I'm trying to think of someone to do it at the moment. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to finish all this slow. Normally I'll go out with a fast song. I'm going to do this one. It's a dedication, a song I wrote for a gentleman who played his pipes for a friend at a cemetery years and years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. And it's a story that was told to me by my sister-in-law, and she lives up in Centerville in Ohio, and she said every year this piper would come across and play in the cemetery across the road from her house. And it could be rain, hail or snow. She couldn't see across the road, but he'd be playing, and she knew it but didn't think much about it. So one year she was in the house and having some tea with the neighbor, and her little boy came running and said, Mummy, there's a ghost in the graveyard, because one of these days it was misty, you couldn't see across there. And he says, it's making a hell of a noise. He didn't know what a piper was. So she decided she was going to go and ask why he came and played there. So she went across and waited for him to come out, and he's coming out. She said, excuse me. She said, I heard you. She said, why do you come here at this time every year and play those pipes? He said, well, it's like this lassie, I'm from Edinburgh in Scotland. He said, and I came over in the early 60s and was working in the factories. And a lot of my best friends were sent to Vietnam, including my very best friend. Before he left, he says, I want you to promise to play the pipes for my birthday. Unfortunately, this young man didn't make it back. So in dedication to him every year, he went and played the pipes by his graveside. We haven't heard him in the last 3 or 4 years, so we believe we're out there having a wee dram of moonshine or whatever now, you know. So this song is called The Lone Piper, Jimmy McPhee. It goes like this. Was on the 24th of March. Wee boy walked in the room. Said, Mama's goes to the graveyard, down by the old oak tree. She smiled to herself, for she knew he had seen the lone piper, Jimmy McPhee. And for 30 long years, the lone piper, he played a tune. For the soldier who fell in the battle of war, no more to see his face. Through the wind and the rain, the hail and the snow, he played Amazing Grace. Was in the year of 1972. Young soldier went off to war. Said, promise when I come home, you play the pipes for me. Well, this soldier, he fell. Now he lies here in peace in the shade of the old oak tree. And for 30 long years, the lone piper, he played a tune. For the soldier who fell in the battle of war, no more to see his face. The wind and the rain, the hail and the snow, he played Amazing Grace. On the 24th of March each year, a promise for to keep. Plays the pipes there by the gravestone with a teardrop in his eye. With a passion and pride, the long journey he makes as the years go rolling by. And for 30 long years, the lone piper, he played a tune. For the soldier who fell in the battle of war, no more to see his face. Through the wind and the rain, the hail and the snow, he played Amazing Grace.
All right, so that was Mr. Adams.
Yes.
And that was an interesting story that he told. Well, look, you're getting really fancy now.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're professional grade. Come on, we're like Home Depot.
Now, do you want to get up and show the placard that you got me? It's right over there.
Well, I was gonna, we did a picture of it, but
this way here, you want it. No, you were going to do it on that camera.
this is where you need to have it right there.
Oh, jeez.
There we go, get it level. And just hold it right there for the rest of the show. No, I'm kidding.
You see what I got to go with. Anyhow, Clyde goes up to these places and he brings things back like that. And then I got one, what was it, the Aliens or something?
Yeah, where's that one?
It's got to be around here somewhere.
That was pretty cool. Linda got to that one.
Yeah, that sounds like my wife. I know it's here somewhere.
Well, you know you watch that all the time.
Oh, I do. I got to tell you what happened today. You go back when people can see it. Don't worry about it. We'll find it.
All right.
I can see it from here. Straight ahead. Watch straight ahead. Straight ahead. On that shelf underneath that piece of paper.
Whoa, look at that. Okay.
Gosh.
Now, see, if you knew Hank, you would know that this is right up his alley.
That's that guy that they have there, that Greek guy.
Yeah.
Anyhow, that's him. And I told you I was out cutting the lawn today, right?
Uh-huh.
And for people to understand, I got a hill that goes straight down, so I have to kind of cut sideways, but I got a mower that is self-propelled. The problem is, it's still tough. And if I lose control, I got to quickly grab it, try to turn it sideways back up the hill.
You need to get a better battery for you, because I think the batteries on the lawnmower lasting way longer than your batteries. Yeah.
But what happened was, I got out there and I got probably about 3/4 of it done, and I was sweating and my mouth was dry, so I got to go in. So I went in and I sat down, I got a drink, and I turned the TV on, and on the History Channel was Ancient Aliens.
Okay.
On the travel show was UFOs. Yeah, UFO.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Witnesses, I think was the last name.
Right.
So now I'm going back and forth forth between the two of them. Now tonight,
How do you do that? Just
Well,
when one goes to a commercial, you go to the other one?
right, or if I think that I, know what's coming
If this
on,
is boring, you go to the other one real quick? Okay.
Well, tonight at 9 o'clock is a new show from Skinwalker's Ranch, which I love.
All right, okay.
And then at 10 o'clock is the new program for UFO witnesses.
All right.
So I figured out how to record both of them. So tonight, when my wife goes to bed at 11 o'clock, I will be watching those two episodes back to back and then go to bed.
That's good. Well, Travis and I have been watching Mysteries of the Abandoned.
Oh, yeah.
And there's some crazy stuff there, but we crack up because we knew we recognized one of the not the announcers, but one of the guys that talk about, one of the scientists or whatever.
Yeah.
And we knew we saw her somewhere before. And it was because she was a he. And now he is a she. And so we went, man, that's got to be him. So we looked it up on the internet. Sure enough, yeah, it's he turned into she, but she's still on the show, talking, doing all the scientific information that they give.
You'll have to look that name up because I want to know.
And I'm going to show it to you because you're going to go, I recognize that guy. I mean, that girl.
Unbelievable. So now I lost my train of thought.
That's our world we live in. You were talking about aliens and two shows at one time, and
anyhow,
you went to bed.
Anyhow, so I sat down, and next thing I know, I was there for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
And then I finally said, you know what, I'm going up get lunch. And then I sat out on the porch with my wife, and I said, well, I'm thinking of going to finish cutting the lawn or raking the straw that I got in the front for the lawn that we're trying to grow. She goes, why don't you wait till tomorrow? And I said, okay. And I sat there, and I kind of get like you, I got to be doing something.
Yeah.
I said, well, you know what, I'll go down and I'll do the pressure washer to get rid of the geese droppings.
Doopity-doopity.
Yeah. And so I did that, and I said, heck. So I started the lawnmower and finished the lawn.
Okay.
And I came back in and watched Ancient Aliens some more.
Well, that's good, because tomorrow you'll go, I don't have to do the lawn.
That's
and
right.
I just watch Ancient Aliens all day long.
Now, talking about lawns,
Yeah?
this has got nothing to do with it.
Nothing.
We're going to play the Jacobites. And then
Well, then
the Jacobites are up.
I better get it together. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Jacobites by
name.
Jacobites by name.
One day she found her golden hair. Jacobites by name, we Jacobites by name, we Jacobites by name, your faults I will proclaim, your doctrines I am claim, and you shall hear, your doctrines I am claim, and you shall hear. Now what is right and what is right, by the law, what's right and what is right, by the law, what is right and what is right, and the short sword and the fang, the weak arm and the strength, for they draw, the weak arm and the strength, for the draw. Makes heroic strife, fame to far, what makes heroic strife, fame to far, what makes heroic strife, take with the assassin's knife, or hunt the baron's life with bloody war, or hunt the baron's life with bloody war. Then lads your schemes are lame, in the state, then lads your schemes are lame, in the state. Then let your schemes remain undergo the rising sun, and leave your man undone unto his fate, and leave your man undone unto his fate. Jacobites by name, lend an ear, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, your faults I will proclaim. Your doctrines I am blame, and ye shall hear, ye shall hear. Your doctrines I am blame, and ye shall hear.
All right. So that was the Jacobites by name. And that was a little anti-war song. You know, you're asking the question, is it all worth it? Generations of Scots have laid down their lives for the Stuarts, you know. So that's what the question asked. And you thought anti-war songs didn't start till the 1960s.
All right. They're pretty good. I think maybe next week they did a thing with Harmony. I might put that on. We also got all the...
Well, who's Harmony? Is that another band?
No, that's when they sing together, Harmony.
Oh, I thought it was like another band, and they did something with another group or something.
I thought you would know what Harmony meant. But
all right. I'm with you.
We also got the Seafood Festival that we got to do some editing on.
And Vicky Dean is watching.
Yeah, Vicky's watching.
Hi to Donnie Gibbs.
Oh.
He's always watching.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Deborah Cheney is watching.
Hi, Deborah Cheney.
Yep. So
thank you for watching.
I have a tough time though because I can't always see the stuff. What's that you got on your microphone?
It's my dinosaur.
You know, every time I put it on, it falls off.
Well, it's the one that you're supposed to shoot each other.
Oh, yeah.
His friend's gonna put our eye out or something. So now I just have him up
then
here.
We'll have a pirate show. But anyhow, we got, like I said, the Seafood Festival. We've got to get back to the guy that's got the Freedom Rail, bike rail.
Yeah. Well, it's hot now, though.
Oh, I think the lizard just fell off.
My dinosaur is going places.
Oh, it's a dinosaur, I'm sorry.
Yeah, not a lizard.
Yeah. So anyhow, yeah, we got him, and then I think there's a couple other things that I haven't edited yet. You got a part of a car show, and then you also went to a racetrack.
We had the Blairsville. Did we? I thought we showed that. And then we showed the Dairy Queen car show. So I think we're done with the car show.
I thought you went to Blairsville and shot some.
I did, but I thought we show
that one.
Oh, well, then we still got that one.
The one you showed was the one over at Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Oh, and then this, by the way.
I got a vanilla shake too.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? You're getting peached tonight.
I'll
teach you. And thanks for the invite to the racetrack on Saturday night.
That wasn't me. That was
my.
Yes, but that was my son.
Okay, stop right there before you get yourself in trouble because I'm going to say something. When you went to Dairy Queen and they had the car show, did you call me and say, "Hey, I'm over at Dairy Queen, come on over to the car show"?
I did.
I didn't hear anything about, "Hey, I'm over at the racetrack, come on over to the racetrack."
I think for Dairy Queen, I think it called you, but it was already kind of late. By the time you got there, everybody's already leaving anyhow.
Well,
but they were still selling vanilla shakes.
I know. I like Dairy Queen. I like Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we just ate Chinese food, but I could eat a
people don't know what the
vanilla
things that we
shake.
do. Like, first of all, with chow hounds. Yesterday we tried a new restaurant called Lala's.
Lala's. I call it Lele's, but
Lele's, Lala's.
I got slapped.
LA, right?
It was Lala's.
Lala's. Anyhow, it's in Blairsville. The food was excellent.
Yeah,
it was small though, the restaurant.
Yeah, Linda called Tamara and said, "Yeah, we're in the back. Just come in and we're in the back." And so we're looking for is there another room back here? You should have said, we're just like one table to the left, right past the front door.
Well, we made the mistake, but Carrie ordered the steak. And so you and I just followed suit.
We did.
And it was huge. I had, if you want to say the size of it, I had a third last night with onions and black beans and rice. And it was excellent. And boy, they did put on some seasoning.
Oh, and she yelled at me because I accidentally said red beans. She said, "Do I look like a Mexican to you? We don't serve yellow rice and we don't serve red beans." Oh my God.
She was funny and super nice.
We have Cuban food.
It was.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But they were very cool.
And then you stayed, because it was getting warm, so we went outside and stood in the shade, and then you came out and you knew her son's name was...
Donnie.
Her name was...
Lisa.
Lisa?
Not Lisa, but Lisa.
Lisa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And her husband was back there behind the girl. He was yelling at his son too. It was really funny. But we learned the history. Lala is her mother. And
her mother-in-law.
Oh, that's right, mother-in-law. And she was supposed to come with them and help. Everybody was going to help do this restaurant and everything. And the mother-in-law said,
No, I'm saying.
But the name was already. Yeah, the name was already done. So it's Lala's. Lala doesn't want anything to do with the restaurant. Too much work. And so it's now Lisa and her husband and Donnie and a couple other people.
It was very interesting. We went with Carrie and Darlene. Now, they're smarter than we are, but let me tell you, they don't have any alcohol.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I thought they had ordered stuff for Tamara and you guys, and you already had it there.
No, Darlene brought it in.
Yeah.
I don't know what they gave me. It was horrible.
Oh, that mango stuff.
Oh, I had to get a Coke just to chase it down.
You were trying to get me to drink some of that. I knew better. That looked terrible.
I paid you $5 to do it. You still wouldn't have done it. But anyhow, we went out to eat last night, and that was good. So I had part of that for lunch today. And then today, we got Chinese food, and you got the Mongolian beef. It came through, and the fire was coming out of it.
I still feel it in my belly.
Do you?
It was spicy, man.
Yeah, they were watering.
Yeah, it was good.
So I don't know what we're gonna do. Let's see. Maybe Friday we'll go. Oh, Southern Charm.
Maybe. Liver and onion.
Chester's. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Either that or Chester's for the.
Oh, we haven't been to Chester's in a long time.
What is it? The
sticky ribs and
shrimp
and the wings.
And wings.
Wings and sticky ribs.
Yeah, I'll have to do that. Oh,
we are way off track.
We are, but one more thing because I got to do it while I think about it because it goes.
I know.
You're in charge of calling the Wing House to set up the deal. Just so you know, you became GM. So now you got to worry about setting that up. I told him though that I would be out of town until the 15th of July. I'm leaving the 1st of July. So
does he have an email? We're just emailing.
I don't know.
I'll find out if he's got an email. He's on Facebook.
Adam Daniels. You're right.
Adam Daniels.
Adam. And then his last name was Daniels.
All right. Now, are you going to get back on track or what? What do we need?
Yeah, I'm going to end the show.
We did that. Oh, no. Okay. Can we do like 58 seconds?
Oh, what do you got?
The duck?
Oh, something. The what?
The duck.
The what?
D-U-C-K. Oh, the goose.
Yeah.
I thought I was cussing again.
I'm glad you're such an animal lover.
I know.
All right, so this is the baby geese, the one goose.
The geese and one baby goose.
One baby goose, and he's growing up. Next week when...
Yeah,
I'd love to see if I get him. I keep going out there to see if he starts flying. I'll do that.
Oh, they're back. But I ran out there a while ago, so I got some video this week that we'll show next week. But he's almost as big as the other two adults now.
Yep,
he's got the colors. And when he first started out, he was just great.
Not that big, and now they're about this big.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's very cool.
All right,
so let's do the goose, and then we'll get out of here.
Show the geese.
We got to hurry. Geese.
Yeah,
I say ducks. A couple of ducks. Oh, this button. Ready?
Goose. If I see stuff I take, please do not mind me now. Yes, I will grab this plow and throw it in the lake. You may not know my name, and that is fine by me. Just let me live my life. I'll take your kitchen knife and I'll be on my way. Don't try and stop me. You'll be wasting all your time. You know I'll be here.
Well, there you have it.
There you go. And you saw the little goose. He was just starting to get all of his colors in.
And now you can't tell.
Yeah, he looks like an adult goose.
Yep. And
not a duck.
Not a duck.
Not a duck.
It's funny, and I think I've said this before, but the parents come in every year. We'll have to shoot a shot of the peninsula over there on the other end of the pond, because that's where they nest every year. that little peninsula under the tree.
And they love your backyard right here. They're right outside the window right now.
They eat the grass. They eat on my grass seed. I mean, what the heck? But anyhow, they're so cute. My wife has named them.
Oh, what's the baby's name?
Jimmy and Joanne. And when there was two of them, she had another name, but so it's Jimmy, Joanne, and Travis.
And Travis.
Yes.
Okay.
So anyhow.
Well, we named the female deer that comes in our yard every day now to eat. So Tamara's feeding a deer. We named her Jane for Jane Doe.
Jane Doe, got it.
All right.
Well, I was sitting here last night, and then I'll be done and we'll end the show.
Yeah, let's do it.
I was sitting here last night, and the geese were sitting right there looking at me through the door. And all of a sudden I see a brown spot. I'm going like, what? And I stood up, and this is the first time in the daylight that I have seen the deer come in and eat the corn in the backyard.
Oh, okay.
So we had a deer and 3
Yeah, you put enough corn out there, they remember. They'll come back.
They'll come back.
Well, I'm doing my shout out.
All right.
Because we got to go.
Yeah.
My shout out is to, if I can read it.
Jane Doe.
Oh, my dinosaur.
Yeah, okay.
And then Jane Doe.
Yeah.
Our deer. And then to my dog Ruby.
You're not going to do one to the geese? Jimmy, Joanne, and Travis?
And Jimmy, Joanne, and Travis. And to all my airborne brothers and sisters. And now back to you.
All right. Well, I'm going to again, first of all, say, a shout out to all our crew that's in Orlando. They go on Thursday nights. During the football season, they do all the Predator games. And
yeah, I'm very jealous.
I know. And where's your calendar? Do you have it?
It's over there.
Mine.
I know it's you. I took mine home. I got it.
That's what I do. We got to find some spots.
I can't even tell you about my calendar now.
Okay, here it comes. Anyhow, shout out to my crew that's in Orlando. That is Cycle Fever TV Florida, and they go on Thursday nights at 7:30 during the football season. Sometimes that's the Predators.
These are all my girlfriends.
My partner in Orlando is part owner of the Predators, so we get to see and understand what's happening. The season has got, I think, 3 more games, and they lost by technicality on Friday. So anyhow, I think they're probably in 3rd place now. But anyhow.
What'd you say?
Yeah, you're
hey, Gracie Joe.
Yes. Yeah. One thing about Clyde, we go to a football game, but he's there for the cheerleaders. He wants to make sure that they get
the guy can dream.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. You and I dream every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday that we're going to win the lottery. We don't.
Yeah. I'm going to play again tonight, though.
I played, but last night I was very disappointed.
I'm really hoping that Gracie Joe has like an old fat guy broke fetish. And then there's a chance that she'll call me.
I'll call up John. We'll see what we can do. Yeah. But anyhow, so the group in Orlando, also to all the first responders that are out there.
Yes, yep.
And then to anybody that is in the service, and is away from home, or if you're at home, thank you for your service. And I'll tell you right now, the way things are going, I wouldn't want to be a fireman, a paramedic, or a cop. I just, every day they go out, it's a new adventure.
Man, they're pretty unappreciated nowadays. It's not like 20 years ago or so. Good Lord.
Yeah. And you and I have talked about this, but when we were kids, things were a lot different. And we got in some trouble, and the cops always covered for us, or, didn't throw us in jail.
Yeah, they bring you home to mom and dad, and mom and dad will take care of it.
Yeah.
Or any parent in my neighborhood had permission to whip your butt if you were not acting right.
Oh, yeah.
It took the village.
It was a community, right?
Yeah, it was the village.
So anyhow, with all of that, again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Scottish Festival. If you ever get a chance, there's a festival every week somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
Delonica has one, Blue Ridge has one, LJ has one.
And if they drop by, we'll fix them some haggis.
You will. I'm not even getting near that stuff. Anyhow, again, thank you for watching. Next week we'll have some other new adventures going on. And everything, if you've got something that's interesting that you would like us to show on the show, give us a call. We do not charge to do adventures. We come out there, we'll do basically a 3 to 5 minute segment of what you have to offer. If you got a restaurant you guys want to show off, let us know. Again,
Yeah, they can even come here and keep me company and talk about it.
yeah,
Yeah.
especially while I'm away.
Especially.
You know, and the rodeo's coming up. We'll have to get Kevin to come in and you and Kevin do a show.
I tried to get Carrie to come in and sit with me one night. I'm going to try to get Travis to come in, but
Let me tell you.
don't worry. And I've called Gracie Joe several times.
She's
Not even answering the
But
phone.
I can tell you, to get Carrie in here, you better have a lot of bourbon.
And a lot of stuff for me to talk about because he'll be just.
Yeah. Oh, this is for Hank over there. Always winning. Yeah, okay. All right, you ready to end the show?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Here we go.
Join the adventure and enjoy the ride.
We'll see you guys next week.
Ready?
Catch CFTV North every Tuesday at 7 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and Vimeo. Catch Cycle Fever TV Florida every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and Vimeo. So join the adventure and enjoy the ride. Hopefully we'll see you soon.